Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is MCKOOKIE. Welcome to some Titanfall 2 pre-alpha tech test gameplay in the background. At long last, PlayStation owners rejoice because you can finally play Titanfall. Now, I've been on this alpha for a couple hours now, and I kind of just wanted to give my first impressions out there because while this isn't necessarily, I want to say, the game for me, I still think the game played really well. And those of you who liked Titanfall 1, or if you like games with advanced movements like jetpacks and stuff, this game's pretty fun and it's actually really smooth. I want to say at first the experience was a little rough, but that's because I was kind of getting used to the maps and the movement system, and unfortunately the jump button on the back of my Battle Beaver has been getting stuck a little bit, so it hasn't been working as good. I need to send that into them and get that fixed. So between getting used to the maps and where you can jump and wall run, and then on top of that trying to do that with my not so well functioning controller, I had a little rough time. After a while I just kind of gave up and started pressing X like a normal person. But overall, Titanfall 2, is it fun? I'm gonna say yes. I'm seeing a lot of split reviews about this game. People are, look at how he just caught me. This game, I'm not gonna lie, this game has some really awesome, some really sweet animations. Like right there, you saw I jumped off a roof, my Titan catches me. Let's see, let's talk about the gameplay first. This game is really fast-paced, and for better or worse, if you guys like fast-paced games, check it out. If you don't, then skip it. It's super fast. And right off the bat, if you are among the people who do not like Call of Duty because of what it has become with the jetpacks and, you know, all that advanced movement, whatever, you're not going to like this game, because this game is very similar to Advanced Warfare in the sense of the movement. I will say it feels a lot more smooth than Advanced Warfare. It's very fluid. This game is silky smooth as far as like movement goes and reloading your gun, and just it's really just flows nicely. It's like Call of Duty, but one step above that fluidity that you would come to expect. And honestly, no surprises there. It's from Respawn Entertainment, the guys who used to be a part of the original Infinity Ward. They're the ones who basically made Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, which, you know, probably referred to as the best Call of Duty games of all time as far as multiplayer goes. So these guys know what they're doing. They know how to make a good multiplayer shooter. Now, how it compares to Titanfall 1, I can't comment, because I unfortunately do not have an Xbox One, so I wasn't able to play it. And I didn't really have a PC that could run it. I tried to load it on an older laptop, and all the Titans were like taking up my whole screen and falling through the map, and it was just funky. It didn't work, unfortunately. So that was just the one that got away. Look at that sweet execution right there. Really awesome ways to take out your enemies. I don't know if it's in this video, it might come up, but there's like a grappling hook in this game, and I was fighting one guy head on, and he actually, like Spider-Man, he grapple hooked the wall behind me and then propelled himself towards me and punched me in the face. So some really crazy stuff going on. But honestly, gameplay-wise, very smooth game. This game mode that I'm playing in the background here is called Bounty Hunter, I believe. You basically, every time you kill somebody, you steal the money that they're holding, and then at the end of each wave, there's like 4 waves. These 3 banks on the map open up for you to deposit your money. They're pretty much ATMs. So what you do is at the end of a round, you have to be really careful, since both teams have the same banks on the map. It's not like your team has this bank and their team has another bank. There's like this really cool metagame where you're always trying to pick people off who are running to the bank, and at the same time you kind of have to watch your back when you're going in to deposit money. And then there's this whole thing going on where it's like, should I deposit what I have now, or should I keep fighting and trying to get more money? So it's a really cool little metagame that they've created. And then there'd be like bounties that pop up on screen, like it'll say the bounty's the same thing, like basically the same task for both teams, and it'll say something like kill a Titan. So whichever team kills a Titan first, they get the bounty, and they get like a $300 reward or whatever. And then at the end of the 15-minute time limit, whoever has the most money basically wins the game. This game mode plays really well. The other game mode, Amped Hardpoint, which is pretty much domination, I didn't think it played very well. I didn't have a lot of fun. Kind of too much going on. And the other mode, which was, I think it was like 8 versus 8, pilot versus pilot, where there's no Titans. It was honestly kind of boring, and it was really campy. And there was no Titans, which kind of took out the fun. Now for the Titans in this game. They're really fun to use, but if you're not careful and you're not paying attention, they're really fragile. In fact, I had a lot of fun as a pilot running on the ground and taking out enemy Titans using my, I believe it was the magnetic grenade launcher. It's basically the noob tube of the game, of the enemy, of the anti-Titan weapons. Right here I'm killing a bunch of grunts. In this game mode you have grunts, specters, and Titans as well. It feels like the most traditional Titanfall-esque game mode that was offered in the pre-alpha tech build that we had this weekend. Unfortunately, this is now over. At the time of me uploading, the alpha will be over. Look at that laser core ability. When you're in your Titan and you use it for long enough, you'll basically charge this thing called a core. And the Titan that I was using, his special core weapon is a laser ability that he shoots from his chest. Pretty cool. The other Titan has this thing that's like a napalm fire strike. It's like a shockwave flame attack that engulfs the whole area. But anyway, what I was saying is I'll be uploading this around 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so it'll be an hour now since the beta, or not beta, but pre-alpha has shut down for this game. However, if you didn't get a chance to play it this weekend and you want to check it out, it'll be opening up again next weekend, so I'd say look into it. But overall, I had quite a bit of fun after a while. I was playing with my boy Furious Kid. We were doing Bounty Hunter. This map is cool. It's called Boomtown. There's another map offered called Homestead, and I like that map a lot more. It's a lot more open, and it plays a lot better, and it's got like little creeks and stuff. So right there, you guys see me running really fast and healing myself. It's an ability called Stim. It can take the place of the grappling hook. I wasn't really good with the grapple, so I kind of put on the Stim. One thing I do want to say, going back to how it's similar to Advanced Warfare, a lot of the perks and tacticals in this game, I want to say like 85%, are taken out of Advanced Warfare. So if you guys weren't really a fan of this game, that's something to consider if you're thinking about picking this up. And I would honestly, I don't think this game really competes with Battlefield 1 as much as it competes with Infinite Warfare, because both of them kind of have that advanced movement system going on. This game has more in common with Infinite Warfare as far as competition goes than I'd say Battlefield 1 does, even though most people are going to compare the other two because they're the big bad boys of the FPS genre, fighting over second place, because, you know, Overwatch is Game of the Year. I know that, you know that. Right here, I'm using the magnetic grenade launcher to take out the Titan. This game played really well, considering there's a lot of stuff, kind of like Battlefield, there's a lot of stuff going on at the same time sometimes, but I didn't experience any frame rate drops, no real lag issues. It was a little buggy trying to play with Furious Kid, like the invite system was a little weird. But overall, it played really good for what they're calling a pre-alpha. I really liked it. I don't have too many complaints about this game. It's just not really the game for me. I'm more considering either Battlefield 1 or Infinite Warfare, or either I'll skip both and I'll just stick to Overwatch. But I would give, overall, I'd give my impressions of the alpha at least, I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I don't know why people are ripping on this game so bad. I thought it was pretty fun, to be honest, and I think you guys should check it out. It's a really cool game. It's definitely different. The pacing is fast, and it's so fluid. I really can't hit that home enough. It's a really fluid game. Right there, I got taken out by an enemy Titan. The Titans feel a lot more vulnerable in this game, and I don't know if that's for better or worse. I didn't play Titanfall 1, like I said, so I don't know how strong a Titan is supposed to be. I know most people use the Ion Titan, or the Eon Titan, whatever you want to call it, and that one doesn't have as good of a durability, like a health rating, as the other Titan, the Scorch one, did. But even the Fire Titan, who's supposed to have more health, I was taking him out pretty easily with the magnetic grenade launcher. Me and Furious Kid would basically like double team him, and he would go down pretty quickly. But overall, guys, that's all I have to say really about Titanfall 2. As for next weekend, I'll probably continue playing the pre-alpha tech test. They're going to open it up again next weekend and add like another map and 3 new weapons. And like I said, if you guys didn't get a chance to check it out, definitely check it out. But you can expect gameplay of it next weekend. Unfortunately, I didn't get too much gameplay of this game because my share factory kind of crapped out on me. Right there, we got that awesome laser core ability again. expect that next weekend, some more Titanfall 2 gameplay. And then next Tuesday, because I'm an EA insider, I will be playing the Battlefield 1 beta, and I will definitely be showing you guys some gameplay of that and giving my impressions of that and seeing how it stacks up to what we've seen from Infinite Warfare so far. And, of course, next week, not this week, that's about to start tomorrow, but next week, September 2nd, a little less than 2 weeks away, we have the Infinite Warfare multiplayer reveal. So a lot of stuff going on in the first-person shooter world. But anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just my first impressions of the Titanfall 2 pre-alpha tech test on the PS4. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like rating. Really helps my channel grow. Comment and subscribe for more. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you on the next one. MCKOOKIE out. And it's a really fun team shooter.